warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from TUBS Group. My name is Tengku Khalida Giovanni.
My name is Zahra Nabila.
My name is Vietra Shauma Nabila.
My name is Muhammad DAFFA.
My name is Ardy Wiryatama.
My name is INTEN Gaisani.
Here are the dataset that record the information passenger of Titanic. Here in our visualization, we particularly focus on their status of survival, whether they died or survived, their sex, whether they male or female, the passenger class, whether they're first class, second class, or third class, their parts, whether they part 0, part 1, or part 2, and by their age. Now, we are going to show you what kind of information that can be gathered from this visualization that we made. Starting from the first one.
The first one, the question is how many survived? We can see from the bar there is 342 people. And the second question is how many died? There is 549. The answer just appear on the data visualization that you can see. And the next is?
Question number 3 is, what is the average of age by sex that survive? To know the answer, we focus on the top right corner diagram. There, when we click the bar for female survivor, we can see that the rest of the diagram automatically adjusted to our demand. From the adjusted diagram, we can see that the average age of female is 28.85 and the average age of male is 27.28. Next question is, how many female have died in the passenger class 1? We can see in the yellow box that there are 3% that died from the passenger class that are gendered female. Next question is,
in part 1, how many people that have been died in the certain age? Okay, in the survive by part 1, there is 65 people of survive and 53 people of died. And in survive by age, the age in 34, the survive people is 2. Okay, so next to the next question, how much the average of fare of the male that survive in each of P class? Okay, so this is the chart of male, and then in the average of age by sex, average of fare by sex, there are male is 21.96 and the female is 23.02.
And for the next question, for this number 7 is, what is the person P class, age, and part? So by this question, I will just click anyone on the passenger list. For example, I will choose Albi Mona. We know from this data visual, he was a survivor. He was stationed in P class number 1 on the part 0. And we can see that he was a 26-year-old. And based on this data visualization, he paid 18.79. And for the next question.
So the next question is, what is the biggest number of male survivor by P class? As we can see on the data that the total survivor of male is 109, and by the data of survived by P class, we can see that the highest number of the male survivor is on the P class 3. And we can also see by the data of survived by parch that the highest male survivor is on the parch 0. And the next question.
So for the next question, mention how many male and female die based on parts 2. So to know the answer, we should click on parts 2. After we click, we can know for diagram. So there are 40 people, 21% of male, and 19% of female. And the average of age of the male is 20.63 and for the female is 12.54. So for the next question, what age has the most survivor? So from data visualization survivor based on age, the answer is 24 years old. There are 15 people, 14% of female and 1% of male. Yeah, so that's all from us.
That's all from our group. Thank you so much for listening.